I just wanted to talk to you guys about how coronavirus is affecting the market crash. It's really affecting it in a bad way. We are seeing businesses closing down. We are seeing a lot of things closing down. Even if you are running an online business, you are more likely also affected. And whether or not you are running a YouTube business where you are not really reliable on some physical or maybe some transportation or stuff, you are also affected because people are now more focused on the coronavirus than they are no more focused on other things. So if you're somebody who's running a dropshipping business, a content creation business, a service business, or a trading business, or any other kind of businesses, you are more likely affected by this. And if you're not running any type of businesses, you're just a normal employee, a person who got a 9 to 5 job, you are also at risk when it comes to this coronavirus thing, and it is causing a really big recession. And this is the time you really need to be aware of how to manage your finances. So if you want to keep it on the safe side, I suggest you watch this video until the end, because it is going to tell you the whole image of what is really going on in the industry right now and how you can be on the safe side. My name is Will Trice, and I make videos about finance, content creation, video making videos, and I'm willing to share with you guys my experiences in my businesses that I'll be starting over the years and over the months, and I'll be sharing with you guys my failures and successes when it comes to the methods I'm going to be using and the methods I won't be using. So let's talk about your money, because you also got to keep your bank balance safe and then your health life safe. So when it comes to finances, the finances side is very important when it comes to this part of life and during this outbreak of the coronavirus. And one thing which you need to do is you don't need to panic when it comes to your moves or to your investment and stuff. And the people that are most likely to be safe are the ones who have a lot of cash in banks or something. And my advice is that you probably need to have some cash in your house or probably somewhere safe which is not a bank, because there's a chance that banks will be closing down as more jobs and more businesses are shutting their doors, and you might not want to be on the side where your money is locked up in a certain bank or something. And you might want to say on the safe side, because things can get critically very bad. And so say for people who have a lot of cash right now, who have some money saved up, but even though if you don't have any money saved up right now, bear with me, I will tell you how you can be safe and how you can start using your money as from now on, going through these months of the recession, and how you can keep yourself on the safe side. Because as I told you guys earlier, this recession is really something which can have a huge impact on your whole life. As you know guys, cash is always king. Cash is still king, and the people who are more likely to have a better chance of surviving during these recessions, the businesses that are more likely to survive are the businesses that have cash in hand. So first of all, I will start by now is not to panic. Don't just panic and invest or use your money for some stupid things because of this recession or market crash you are having at the moment right now. Just know that you need to keep going with the industry you were still using, because that industry is the industry which you really understand and you really know how it works, instead of just jumping as to say you are switching to another industry because you feel like it's more likely to last during this recession. It doesn't work like that, because there's no way you will master an industry in a matter of weeks or a matter of days. That is just not possible. If you wanted to invest in that singular industry, you're supposed to invest it in to understand it like for a whole year or something before investing in it. So my advice is, guys, don't panic. Don't invest in something which you don't understand. And be on the safe side. Businesses are going to close down, or maybe worse, even some businesses are going to bankrupt during these recessions. So it's really a good idea when you try to keep your hands on the safe side. Whoever you are, there is finance circulating around you. You may be a child, maybe a teenager, you may be on your own, in adult, having kids. You need to manage your finances very well. So this is the time for you guys to really have a lot of cash in your pocket, and this is the time you need to cut out on your expenses. You need to cut some expenses out of your monthly budgets, because we don't know when this is going to end, and we don't know how it's going to. People who I'll say I base safe is people who have a lot of money in savings that can be able to cover up their expenses for a whole year and a half to go. So if you still don't know how this is going to be, and then people are no more going to their works, factories are more likely to close down. So it is more advised, if you are to keep a lot of food in your house as much as possible, because we might experience food companies, water companies, all those types of good things close. You know what I'm saying? So some banks will be experiencing some huge drops in stocks, and some banks might even go bankrupt, which we might not even see in the coming years to exist. So this is the time which you really need some cash in hand. And as I told you guys earlier, do not panic. This is going to be over. We are going to get through this, and please do not panic. Do the opposite. Chill, relax, think, find ways to invest in a safe way. And when the market gets back up again, trust me, my nigga, you're gonna be rolling, you're gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? So this is really a scary time, as to say it's not something which we cannot ignore as humans. This is a big era in history. This is something which will be recorded in the books of history. We know it might get worse, it might be better in the coming months. We never know. So you just need to be prepared for whatever comes, whatever happens, and yeah. So you need to cut your expenses and save some more money compared to how you will start selling some things. Because let me say, if you are somebody who have invested enough of things into assets, I won't really advise you to sell those assets, because after this market crash, those assets which you are going to sell at a much lower price during these recessions are the assets that are going to be doubled, tripled, or maybe even quadrupled in the coming months after recessions. So if you sell your assets right now, you might not be able to afford those assets back after the recession. So it's something which you might like to keep in mind, that assets will be getting expensive after the recessions, and the prices of assets is dropping during the recessions. So if you are somebody who have a lot of cash in hand, try to capitalize on that time and buy as many assets as possible. So another way to invest your money after the recession, or simply before the recession ends, when it's coming to an end, is by keeping your money in fixed deposits. You don't need to put it now in fixed deposits. You need to put it more when the recession is coming to an end, or when the recession comes to an end. Why am I saying you need to invest your money in fixed deposit? After the recession, a lot of people will be bankrupt, or might be having less money compared to when they normally have, and most businesses are more likely not to function well if they don't take up loans. So banks will be needing a lot of people to put as much money as possible in fixed deposit, so that they will be able to give out as many loans as possible to a lot of people, and then they'll be charging high interest on the loans that they are going to give out, and then they'll be giving you guys who are investing in fixed deposit, they'll be giving you guys a high interest when you are investing in fixed deposits after the recessions, because that is the time when a lot of people are going to be needing loans, and a lot of businesses, companies, industries are going to need a lot of money, which they will need to acquire from banks. So if you want huge returns on your fixed deposit after the recession, is the right time to invest in fixed deposits, because I'm quite sure that the rates will be high when it comes to fixed deposits. So you might want to capitalize on that chance and make quite a lot of money through fixed deposit. So be prepared for the next recession and make some millions or even billions. So as always, my name is Will Trust. I make videos about finances, content creation, and my adventures when it comes to values, businesses that I'll be taking in the couple of months, weeks, years to come. So I will be trying out different projects, different types of businesses, and I'll be documenting them on this channel for you guys to know the real experience of owning a business and how to run a business. And as always, businesses are not on a straight line, they're on a bumpy road. So that is something which you would always expect from the business side of things. And I'm somebody who is crazy enough to show you guys my analytics of the businesses that I'm running, that I'll be running, and my failures. So stick around if you want to understand more about business. See ya. Ooh.